Edward was in the shed where he lived with the other engines. They were all bigger than Edward, except Thomas, and boasted about it.
The driver won't choose you again. He wants strong engines like us.
Rubbish! Edward is the wisest engine on Sodor. He doesn't need to be strong.
But Monica had felt sorry for Edward.
Dear Edward, why do you look so glum?
Oh, Monica. The bigger engines are always saying that I'll never be able to go out again. It makes me feel so sad.
Well, that won't do. Would you like to come out today?
Oh, yes, please.
So she lit his fire, made lots of steam, and Edward puffed away. The other engines were very cross at being left behind.
Look at me now! Look at me now!
Edward had made it to Knapford, where he found the coaches already at the sidings.
Please be careful, Edward. Don't bump us around like the bigger engines do.
So Edward came up to the coaches very, very gently, and the shunter fastened the coupling.
Thank you, Edward. That was kind. We are glad you're taking us today.
When they got to the station, the passengers were waiting to board the train.
Peep, peep! Get in quickly, please.
So the people got in quickly, and Edward waited halfway for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. He waited and waited. There was no whistle, and there was no green flag.
That's strange. Where is the guard?
That is strange. I'll go ask the station master.
And that's what Monica did. She went to talk to Shadow, the station master for Knapford.
Shadow, have you seen the guard?
No, not since last night.
Edward began to get cross.
Oh, when are we going to start?
Just then, Monica noticed something.
There's the guard.
There, coming in quick, was Silver with no time to waste. He blew his whistle and hopped on board. Edward worked hard all day. The coaches thought he was very kind, and Monica was very pleased.
I'm going out again tomorrow night. What do you think of that?
That's splendid to hear, Edward.
But he didn't hear what the bigger engines thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep at once. Next morning, Edward woke to find nothing had changed. Gordon was still boasting.
You watch me, little Edward. I gotta rush through with the express. That will be a splendid sight for you. Goodbye, little Edward. Look out for me this afternoon.
Edward went off to do some shunting. He liked shunting. It was fun playing with freight cars. He would come up quietly and give them a push. Then he would stop, and the silly freight cars would bump into each other.
Oh, whatever is happening?
Edward played till there were no more freight cars. Then he stopped to rest. Presently, he heard a whistle. Gordon was very cross. Instead of nice shiny coaches, he was pulling a dirty freight train.
A goods train. A goods train. A goods train. The shame of it. The shame of it. Oh, the shame of it.
Edward laughed and went off to find some more freight cars. Then there was trouble.
My dear Edward, it would seem that we've run into a devastating dilemma. Gordon can't get up his own hill. Would you take him and push him, please?
Sure thing, Alistair. I'll try to help.
They found Gordon halfway up and very cross. His driver Knuckles was talking to him severely.
Come on, Gordon. You're not even trying. You're just being lazy. And you know Sir Topham Hatt doesn't like lazy engines.
I've already told you, Knuckles. I can't do it. The noisy freight car's holding engine back. So, if there are coaches, clean, sensible things that come quietly, that would be different.
Just then, Monica had come up to see what was going on.
We've come to push.
No use at all.
You wait and see.
They brought the train to the bottom of the hill.
I'm ready.
No good.
They pulled and pushed as hard as they could.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it.
Edward pushed and pushed as hard as ever he could. And almost before he realized it, Gordon found himself at the top of the hill.
I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I knew I could do it.
He forgot all about kind Edward and didn't say thank you. Edward was left out of breath and far behind, but he was happy because he had been so helpful. At the next station, Monica was very pleased with him, and she gave him a nice long drink and a rest. As she said to him,
I'll get out my paint tomorrow and give you a beautiful coat of blue with red stripes. Then you'll be the smartest engine in the sheds.